I'm going to show you today why you need to consider retiring at the age of 58 than 65, which we all know is Singapore's retirement age. By right, from age 65 to, for example, 85, which is the average life expectancy in Singapore, there seems to be 20 good years, right, for retirement, to sit on the beach, to go traveling, etc, etc. Actually, wrong. Let me show you a new term, a very important term to understand, that makes age 65 way too late, and that's why I'm suggesting age of 58. This term is called the healthy life expectancy. What is healthy life expectancy, you may ask? If you read over here, it's actually the average number of years that a person can expect to live in full health from birth. Full health, that means there's some quality of life. You can meet your friends to do cycling, you can go overseas to climb hills, etc, etc. In Singapore, the healthy life expectancy has improved by 4.16 years to 73.6 years as of 2021. That is reflected also in the green line, which is the average of male and female number of years. Full health. What exactly is full health? I've went to look at further definitions. Healthy life years is defined as the number of years spent free of long-term activity limitation. That is equivalent to disability-free life expectancy. That's actually still quite loose. It does not cover mental health degeneration. You know, there are so many elderly with depression. I've also seen elderly with vertigo problem, and it really makes them very tired of going out of their home. Then what about for dementia? There's important statistics that suggest that 1 in 10 Singaporeans above the age of 60 suffer from dementia. Typically, if dementia is not too severe, it still does not cause disability. So again, this healthy life expectancy still doesn't mean the age that your current health will last until. But there's still more bad news. Let me flash up again the healthy life expectancy chart and point the direction towards male. For female, this healthy life expectancy has been trending up consistently. That is the blue line. But the male one is a bit worrying, correct? The brown line over there. It's flat leh. With medical science improvement, healthy life expectancy has not increased much for males. That is worrying because if you think about it, retiring at age 65, that only means about 7.4 years of good active retirement. 7.5 years of good active retirement if you retire at the age of 65 as a guy. So the question is, are you happy with that number or not? Or are you happy with the number for your husband or your father or not? If the answer is no, then for guys especially, working until age of 65 full-time really doesn't make a lot of sense. And what I'm encouraging you is to think through, at age of 58, do you have enough? Don't be insecure, don't keep chasing more. If you have enough already, consider stopping full-time work before you regret it. To this point here, if you have learned something already, help me smash on the subscribe button so we can get to 100,000 subscribers to share with more Singaporeans important findings like this and help them in their financial journey. So I'd like to pose this question to you also. If you wish to see the world for 15 years in retirement, is it better to start planning that age for retirement to be 58, which gives you 15 years until 72.4, and not 65? Age 58, that's where you stop your full-time work. Whether you want to continue doing part-time or not, in semi-retirement, that's up to you. But stopping full-time work so that you possibly have 15 years of healthy retirement. When I learned about this, I went to quickly punch in numbers to show you the kind of impact. And I have this to present to you. I'm at the age of 40, and if you're around the same age, this calculator could give you some insights. If the original plan was to work full-time until 65, and the target is $4,000 per month in retirement, with current investments of $400,000, it is quite easy to retire. As you can see, I've actually added CPF Life of $2,000 per month into the equation. What you need, which is 1.26 million at age of 65, is going to be easy to meet. No problems for retirement. But on the other hand, if retirement has been put earlier, because now we understand that the healthy life expectancy is actually shorter, then everything being equal, with 18 years of runway, you will find that there is actually now a deficit for full retirement. Boxed up in green, you only hit 963,000 where you really need $1.21 million. That means this gap of around 250,000 need to be built up in the next 18 years with new amounts invested. Speaking to here, you may have a question. Does this initial investment include CPF or not? it really depends on how much surplus from mortgage that you have. If you don't have mortgage ready, then maybe it is okay to add in. But if you're still servicing a big mortgage, then likelihood your CPF OA is going to get sucked up entirely to that. Then CPF special account is likely going to fund your retirement account, which is already factored in the calculator of $2,000 from CPF Life. Hopefully I've answered the question well, and I'm here to share with you solutions to solve this gap. To solve it, my calculator suggests you need to continuously invest for the next 18 years $750 per month. This again is with a scenario of $400,000 in current investments. If the investment amount is much lesser, say $200,000 only, then the monthly investment needed for the next 18 years should be around $2,200 per month to reach that target. And let me move on to 3 solutions that we all need to be a bit more aware of. The first is to eat and live healthily right now. What I'm doing for myself is to watch my BMI. I exercise, I avoid late night supper. And what I'm also doing for myself is to be a lot more aware of diabetes. Cutting back on sugar, ordering kopi, siu dai, no junk food like potato chips. And last but not least, I'm spending a lot on quality food, things like golden kiwi and salmon. A lot of this preventive care is within control. As Cashew Life survey has found, 1 in 2 healthy Singaporeans aged 65 could develop severe disability in their lifetime and require long-term care. Why do we all get into health problems? It's very worrying. By the way, Cashew Life kicks in from the age of 30, and if you haven't upgraded your Cashew Life, email me at josh.tan@promiseland.com.sg. I can help you find solutions for it. The second suggestion is again to save and invest more now. The runway is shorter already because now we understand that we can become unhealthy. And I'd like to tie into some reports. Based on OCBC Wellness Survey, 84% of Singaporeans save at least 10%, which means 16% don't even save that. If you're in this situation, do be aware that your retirement could come back to bite you. Then what about this? What are your savings from your personal monthly income? Currently the number is 25%, but if we plot it against the savings percentage to Financial Freedom Ladder, saving 25% requires you to work for 32 years. And this entire discussion is to show you that your working runway could be shorter than expected. You do need to cut back and work towards a higher savings ratio. The third suggestion is to be able to clear off your mortgage at the age of 58 instead of 65. Nowadays, mortgages, HDB loan, usually we peg it to age 65. Bank mortgages, many also do so. The total debt servicing ratio when you go to a bank loan is 55%. And using a $1 million loan, for example, you will see that it costs you on a month $4,742. But again, for someone age of 40, clearing the loan at age 58 shortens the loan tenure to only 18 years. The impact of it is that the monthly payment is going to be $5,997. Comparing this, that's $1,200 more per month, correct? So again, prevention is better than cure. Before you commit to a new home upgrade, make sure that it's very comfortable on your budgets. As we have learned today, plan your retirement until 58 unless you don't want 15 years in retirement. And let me introduce you to one of my books right now, which is 28 Days to Financial Freedom. Inside this, I talk about budgeting and I move on next towards investments. I show you how you can invest properly for yourself. But if you don't have time for it, or if your financial situation is a lot more complex, not just get a book, look for my links below on how to reach me for a one-to-one fee-based consultation. Thank you for watching right at the very end, and as always I have something to suggest to you, which is this video over here. What is the biggest loan size you should target? Point 3 touches on not overspending on mortgage, because if you want to pay it off by 58, it's not going to be too easy. Hopefully it can help you make prudent choices. With that, sign off from me and see you there. Take care as always. Goodbye.